Hello people of the internet, today we are here to ask the question, Oberon.
Yeah! What is it good for?
Indeed, what is the Warframe Oberon good for? To find out, we will take a look at its abilities inside the simulacrum and then take it out into the live environment to see those abilities in action. Oberon's first ability is Smite. Focuses deadly energy within a target and then projects it outwards, damaging both the target and surrounding enemies. Take note here that the damage type of this ability is 50% impact and 50% radiation. This gives Oberon a chance to knock down the enemies with the impact proc and also proc radiation, which then makes the target go berserk and start attacking anything in sight, be it friend or foe. The initial impact does not do much damage, but as the pack is now turning on each other, this can really help you out in a sticky situation, as will a lot of what Oberon can do. Oberon's second ability is Hallowed Ground, sanctifies the ground before Oberon with righteous fire, inflicting damage to any enemy that stands in the flames. Again, this ability uses radiation damage and therefore applies the radiation proc. This then allows you to send whole waves of enemies into a frenzy, attacking one another and anyone else in the area. This ability also synergizes with Oberon's next two abilities, which we'll get to now. Oberon's third ability is Renewal. Healing waves of energy flow outward from Oberon to his allies, regenerating health over time. As stated in the tooltip, activating this ability will generate a buff on Oberon and nearby allies that allows him to heal them over time if they are injured. The buff in the top right shows that my Oberon will heal for 80 health per tick due to the build I have set up for it. Yours may differ. As you can see, Oberon can still be heavily damaged though, so you will still need to keep moving when approaching tougher enemies. As stated earlier, this ability also synergizes with Hallowed Ground. If you cast Hallowed Ground while this ability is active, you will also gain the Iron Renewal buff for Oberon and your allies. This buff grants bonus armor. In my case with my build, I am currently gaining a 400 armor buff. This really amps up survivability, allowing Oberon to take much more punishment. Oberon's fourth ability is Reckoning. Quickly lifts enemies into the air and then hurls them down with conviction. Enemies who succumb to this power have a chance to spawn a health sphere. As the tooltip states, if any enemy is defeated by this ability, it has a 50% chance in my case to drop a health sphere, for even more healing. What it does not go into is what happens if it survives, which these level 50 corrupted bombards easily do. As we have become accustomed to by now, the damage type of this ability is once again radiation. So it has a very high chance of proccing radiation on any survivors, which again will turn them on each other. Also, as stated earlier, this synergizes with Hallowed Ground. If you bounce them into Hallowed Ground, they will receive an armor debuff, which really helps strip their armor and make them much easier to kill. So now we know what Oberon can do, let's take it out into the live environment. Oberon can really shine in Defection Missions. For this example, I will be doing the Defection mission at the Ursa node on Neptune. When I was first playing the game, completing all of the nodes in the star chart and completing all of the quests, I used to hate it when I had to do a defection mission. For those that do not know, these missions are a bit like a rescue mission on steroids. You need to rescue 3 allies at a time in a defection mission. These are usually Grineer defectors that simply want to get off the ship they are on and go and live a life of peace or something. Your job is to safely guide them off the ship to an extraction point. The problem is the atmosphere on the ship is toxic, so they will be taking damage over time, and they will also be attacked by whatever enemy is also on board, and more. The main aim usually is to guide them to a medical bay first, designated by the A, B or C icons. There they can heal up before moving on again. You are required to keep these medical bays topped up by adding power nodes to them, the same kind of things that you add to an excavator in an excavation mission. With Oberon though, you can forego most of this. Oberon's Renewal can help keep their health topped up at this level, allowing you to just keep on moving on non-stop until they are all safely at extraction. Using your other abilities to defeat or irradiate enemies really helps too. So now that we know what Oberon can do, you may be wanting to know how to get your hands on the frame. The Oberon part blueprints all drop from Eximus enemies at a 1% drop rate. Due to the fact that you will likely fight hundreds of Eximus enemies on each planet, you will very likely gather them all fairly quickly without even realizing. Once you have all 3, you can then head on over to the marketplace to purchase the main blueprint for 30,000 credits and craft this warframe. So there you have it, we have taken a look at Oberon and what it is good for. If you enjoyed this video, please help me out by clicking the like button. If you would like me to create another video like this for any other Warframe I have not yet covered, then please let me know in the comments down below and I will do my best to create one. Also, please subscribe and click the notification bell to be notified when the next video arrives. Thank you very much for watching and I'll see you again next time.